Hey guys, welcome to Tuesday's vlog, or whatever today is. It's Wednesday, because it's the next day. Hey everyone, welcome to Tuesday's vlog. It's the 28th. Thank God you telling me what date was yesterday. So today is January. Well, not really. This vlog is January 28th, 2014, Tuesday. Anyways, my name is Exceeding Shadow, and let's tell you what happened. So yesterday, I was finding out that my mom wanted me to apply to this job that my other aunt is applying to. My mom was applying to the same job, but I didn't know what kind of job she was telling me. She was just telling me to apply. It pissed me off because she was not wanting to tell me what the fuck to apply to. And I told her, I will not apply until you tell me what I'm applying to. So she told me, and I was like, I hate those kind of jobs. So this is a job. It's a factory job. I'm okay with some factory jobs, some. But this is where it really kills it for me. How much hours they want me to work per day. And what time exactly do they want me to work as well. The job, depending on the job, could kill it too, but I don't really know much of the job. My mom and or my uncles told me that the job is basically something to do with bottles, cleaning them, like, closing it, whatever. Something with bottles. That's all I understand. The job pays somewhat well. It pays $9, and I don't know how many cents. $9 maybe. But the thing that kills it for me is that it's like you have to work from, I think, 2 or 3 to about 9 to 10. That's what kills it. That's the thing. If it was like morning to about 5 or 6, I would have been fine. But no, it's not. It's not. So, tomorrow, I don't know if I'm getting an interview or some shit, but I'm going tomorrow to the actual job because we applied online, and my uncle and my mom told me we have to go to the actual place to do a tour and, I don't know, interview or something and whatever. I'm going to answer exactly how I want to answer. If there's something like, oh, you have to wash your hands or something, and of course I'm going to wash your hands, all that stuff. But, I mean, I don't want to work them hours. I don't. It's so much easier if I just told you. It's so much easier if I just told you the exact hours I want to work. Even, I know it's a factory job, so it's really not going to allow you to do that at all, ever. But, like, the hours, I think anyone or I would prefer, especially, is like 8 or 9 in the morning to about 5, 6, or possibly even 7 at night. Or afternoon, whatever you want to call it. Those are like the best fucking hours, right? But in case you're a night person, it's probably like maybe, I don't know, fucking 10 to 8 or 9. I don't know, maybe. Or maybe 10 to, like 7 or 6. I don't know. And then you can do whatever the hell you want the rest of the day. I'm just saying, the hours kills it for me. It really does. And the thing is, I don't know anyone in the job, which that's, another thing to go into new jobs, is that you might know no one. And the biggest complaint for me, not complaint, what's the word? I guess biggest thing for me is that I have anyone to talk to. I'm assuming I will, but is there anyone I have like fun talking to, or actually having a blast, or like actually, oh yeah, just whatever, fucking, I talked to this guy just so the time could pass by, and then fuck him, go home, and then talk to him again tomorrow. I don't know. The last job, Dollar Tree, I actually liked the people I was working with. Like, almost everyone, except for maybe like one for sure person, and then another one maybe, but it depends. But everyone there I actually enjoyed. They were all nice, everyone. At factory workers, I know a lot of people can be nice, but I know a lot of other people can be, stupid, as in mean, not caring, not helpful, maybe. That's just the problem. So that is basically that. That was mostly the beginning of the day. That was really it. The whole morning was that. After that, after we did that, we went to go look for the actual job because apparently my uncle's works there. Not my only uncle. My only uncle. Uncle Alice, that one downstairs. His family. His whole entire family does work there actually. I said I don't want to like talk to them about it because I don't know what they're going to tell me. They're probably going to tell me something I don't want to hear or something I do want to hear, but I don't want to make it sound stupid as in a stupid question or make it sound dumb or not desirable or something like that. So I made it as in we went to the thing to go find where it is because he works there. He told us the directions. We got lost like once. We found it. The parking is wow. Stupid as fuck. Anyways, so we found a place. All we did was really just asked, hey, we just applied online, where should we do this and that, and blah blah blah. And all I really told us is come back Thursday to come on a tour. That was it. I'm like, oh my god. We came here with just like, what, 30 minutes or something. And then that's all you tell us. Perfect. Anyways. So going from there, I was like, finally, we can just fucking leave. I was thinking about, like, you know, just everything I just told you. I was scared about the job and all that shit. So, basically, we went there. From there, we went to Del Taco. I wasn't even wanting to go to Del Taco. My aunt just offered us just to go to Del Taco. I was like, alright, let's go to Del Taco. I was thinking in my head, I'm not going to get full with this. And you know what? I did not get full with it at all. She bought like 9 tacos or something. And then a little mini fries for Valerie. Because she was with us at the time. I ate 3, she ate 3, and my mom ate 3. So, I was not full. But I was trying to make it look like I was full. So I had to keep refilling the freaking soda because she also bought like 1 soda, and I think it was like a large. So I had to keep refilling it like twice just to see if I can get full, and I still wasn't full. When I was eating it, I was thinking to myself, I'd rather eat Burger King. I really want Burger King, but whatever. I was putting on hot stuff. Like what was it? Okay, if you eat Del Taco, I don't know the exact ones, but I'm pretty sure it was mild, scorcher, and inferno. And if not, I don't know. It sounds exactly like those ones. I think mild is the weakest, scorcher is the second strongest or medium, and then inferno is like the hottest one, I'm assuming. So I just put shitloads of everything on it. I didn't really spice out until the very last taco, and that was really it. So that was it for that. So after that, we went to the mall just to walk a little bit, and my mom wanted to pay something off of Macy's. So I went to the game store. I remember maybe like a week and a half ago, or 2 weeks possibly, on the vlog, I was talking about what games I would wanting to buy, and the next time I would go, I would do it. It was mostly the same time when I bought Bomberman Hero, Simpsons Wrestling, and Spyro the Dragon. I was talking about getting this one specific game. If you know what the game is, that's great. But if you don't, here we go. So this game is a Wii game. The game is actually hard to find. I'm not sure if it's hard to find in every state, but I know it's hard to find. Okay. So the game is rare, in a way. It is rare. Not super fucking rare like a lot of Wii games. It's probably not rare, or all that rare, like Naruto, Shippuden, Dragon Blade Chronicles, or what's another rare game? Or I would have said Xenoblade Chronicles, but that's not rare anymore. That's expensive now. Sin Punishment Star Successor, Poke Part 2, Wonders Beyond. I wish I had that game though. I don't have it. I have the first one. yeah, like I'll probably just say like this last story, but I'm not sure about that one, or Pandora's Tower. Metroid Prime Trilogy. That's not rare as much anymore, but it's definitely up there and expensive. But anyways, this is the moral. So it's a fairly rare game. It's a fairly rare game, yeah. So it's a fairly rare game, but it's not expensive like fucking Xenoblade Chronicles or some shit like that. The game is about $20 or less. I got it 20 exactly because it's a brand new game. It's still sealed. It was never opened. This is the game. Now I was talking about it in that vlog when I picked up those games, but I just didn't have the money for it. And I wasn't too sure if I wanted it. But then when I realized how rare it is, and I'm running out of games to actually find for on GameCube and Wii, because I only have Pacific Mountain now, I decided to pick it up. Because I seen it there all the time, and I said to myself, okay, the next time I go, I know it'll still be there. I know it will still be there. And it was. And I know exactly what to pick up. Before picking it up, I look around the store briefly, but not too good because I was kind of in a rush. Because during the time my mom was telling me, oh, it's time for us to go, when I was like 10 minutes, no, not 10 minutes, about 5 or somewhat minutes into the store looking around, I was still in the PS2 section, which was like the beginning of the freaking store when you walk in. PS2, and then some PS3, and then a little bit of Xbox, the original. And on the left side is the cash register, but behind that is like new Xbox original games and Xbox 360 accessories and a little bit of Xbox 360 games. That's brand new. So when I finally got to look around, before she called me down over everything I just told you right there, I knew exactly what I was going to pick up. I was like, fuck, I was going to have to rush a little bit. I didn't really look through everything all that well. I looked at the guidebooks. I looked at some of the 360 games just briefly, really fast. The used ones, not new ones. I didn't look at it, so see that's something I skipped. I looked at Super Nintendo games. I don't think it was anything really worth getting for me. But when I looked at the NES games, I wanted something, but I wasn't sure because I'd rather have the first game and then the second. But it was kind of pricey in my opinion what it was. But the game was Super C, which is Super Contra, and I'd rather have the first Contra. So Super C was about $18, so I was really thinking about getting rid of it. I was like, no, I'm good. There's probably something else from the Nintendo Entertainment System I saw that was probably interesting, but I don't remember what it was. I looked at the 64 games briefly because I'm almost done with 64. Almost done. Really, really close. I looked at it briefly, but I don't think there was anything that caught my eye. I didn't look at the DS games on the wall. I saw some of the games in the glass case. I saw some, but not all. I didn't see the 3DS games either. I didn't see any of the PSP games. I didn't see the PS2 games on the wall. Basically, the rest of the store wall, which is kind of small, the store. I didn't even look at the PS3 games because of big obvious reasons. And I didn't look at the bundles they were having at that one case that they always have, which is really good bundles, but I didn't look at it. I didn't look at the DVD case either. The ones I did look at was GameCube, Wii, and PS1s really fast because they're all right next to each other. So, yeah. So here we go. The very first game I told you on the Wii section, it's brand new, that it's fairly rare, or a little fairly uncommon. That's not expensive as much, but it's rare. Maybe my state, I don't know about yours, was, or is, I should say, Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's Duel Transfer. Yeah. Back when I didn't have this game, and I was barely learning that this game was a game, I didn't know this game was real. I learned in, I think, Nintendo Power or Game Informer that this game was coming out. I'd never even heard of it or anything. I was just like, okay. And when it came out, I saw it at some GameStops, and then, like, I don't know, months later, I never ever seen it again. Until I found this. Like, months ago, at Game Peddler. The mall, the one I just went to the mall. And I know nobody would pick it up. nobody ever picked it up. There's 2 copies of this at the mall. This was one of those copies. And this, guess what, guys? This game was brand new. I actually was playing it on my Wii, so that's why it was on. This game, it's brand new. Super brand new. That's the disc. That's the thing. And guess what? It still has the cards. Now, what I read on the box, I'm not opening it, by the way. I'm not opening this because this kind of stuff, I guess, goes rare nowadays. Just for unopened packs that came with the games. I hear that they're rare nowadays, so I'm not even going to open that. But I know the cards because it tells you on the case. So, the cards is, of course, Ape Fighter. The trap card I read before was called Roaring Earth, I believe. And the spell card, I don't know what it's called, and I know I can't autofocus for some reason. Sorry about that. I'll just tell you. It's like Cursed Forest, I think. I'm not even sure on that. But if you probably Google it, you'll probably find it. So yeah. Now, there's one more game that I saw in the GameCube used games rack. Now, for me, I'm always looking for Mario Party Tennis, but I didn't find Mario Party Tennis. I didn't find it. It's always to-go games. I'm always, you know how like when you're looking for games and you're trying to complete your collection, or just looking for games in general, and then you want to see, and you know which games in your head, on the top of your head, you want to find. Well, for me, it was like Mario Party Tennis and iNinja, Dragon Ball Z Saga, Cell Damage. Just a couple, not hard to find games, but there sometimes are for me because they're not rare games. They're retro games. So, you might be asking, what did you find? Now, this game, I haven't really paid attention to how many times I really found it in the past, but I can tell you I found it about a couple good 10 times. Once the GameCube gone, it's not in GameStop anymore. So basically 2 years ago. I found it for a good couple times, but it was always expensive as fuck. Always like 30 or 40 because it's a game that everyone sought off looking for because it's a really good RPG. So when I saw it for exactly how I found it, I said to myself, I'm buying that. Because everyone's telling me that game is a really great franchise. I'm assuming it has to be. They made several fucking more games. There's a sequel to that game. I think there's another sequel to that game. So, the game I'm talking about is... Oh, yeah. And there's like other games that doesn't even have the word you'll find out. Okay, the game I'm talking about is... Here you go. Tales of Symphonia. Now, I didn't know anything about this game, other than it's an RPG. And apparently I've been hearing that the Tales of Symphonia franchise is exactly like Star Ocean, which Cal's Crazy is really beloved into. I didn't know it was a rated teen game. I didn't know anything. I knew it was by Capcom. I know Tales has its own building or something. I don't know. But the one thing I did not know about this game was, or the GameCube version, I should say, it's double disc. I didn't know that was a double disc. It really caught my attention when I was like, oh wow, double disc. So, I don't have many GameCube games, or maybe at all. Well, no, it's I have maybe 1 or 2. Yeah, top of my head, I could probably think of 1 or 2 games. That's a double disc. Mostly the double disc games I own are bonus discs, like demos, or that's probably it, just bonus discs. So Tales of Symphonia, I knew a lot. I didn't know much about, like I said. That's why I knew a lot. I knew a lot, it's a sawed-off game. Like, everyone wished they had it. But I didn't know much about it. I know there's Tales of Vesperia, Tales of Exilia, then Tales of the Abyss, Tales of Symphonia 2, Dawn of something, and then Symphonia 3, or I don't know. I know there's there's 2 games for the Wii that has the word Tales of Symphonia something on it. And the other ones I just don't know. I know Tales of the Abyss was on the PS2 and then it was re-released for the 3DS. And I know Tales of Vesperia was on PS3 and 360 in Japan, but was only on the 360 over here in North America. And Tales of Exilia was on the PS3 only here in North America, but I think it was released both in Japan for Xbox 360 and PS3. So I know about the games, like I just don't know like about the games, you know. I don't know the story, I don't know the characters, but I did play a little bit of Tales of Symphonia, and it is exactly like Star Ocean. So I took a chance with Tales of Symphonia because how hard it is and how sought off to look for it, like you know, must seek, must find, must buy game everybody wants for this, because Tales of Symphonia, the original game, this one right here, the GameCube one, it's actually getting a remake, and the game actually comes out next month, which is probably like in a week, which is the February 1st, but next month, I don't know what date, but it's next month. So I picked it up for two reasons, other than, well, no, yeah, I picked it up for two reasons. Maybe I don't know what, three. One, I wanted it. I actually wanted it. I really wanted to play it. Number two, the game is going to go more expensive because, well, the HD version's coming out, and that makes the original, you know, not obsolete, but more expensive. It usually always happens, guys. And number three, it's a somewhat rare game. And I don't own it until now. So that's Tales of Symphonia. So I got two games, what's rare, for Wii and GameCube, which I'm really happy for. Really happy. Now, there's one more game I was telling you guys I was waiting for on eBay, right? As a package, waiting for it to get here. Yesterday, I told you about I got FullMetalAlchemist 2 Curse of the Crimson Elixir. Guess what I got today in the morning? So it's actually before we left that I received a package before we left to the freaking job thing. I'm hearing Valerie call my name. Okay, here. So I got all these games right in here. They're all my loose CD disc games, whatever. You know, Wii Sports, Sonic CD, Sonic Adventure 2, Dreamcast, Game Boy Player, Wind Waker. You know, you can see what you can see. So, okay, and there should be on the next page. There you go. All right, I got FullMetalAlchemist and FullMetalAlchemist and the Broken Angel. Now, I played both games just a little bit to see how I got into it, or see how it is. I'm gonna like the franchise. I'm gonna like the games. It actually makes me do some alchemy, mostly making a wall, making spikes from the ground, and it makes me transmutate, I don't know, specific things, as in like create a box and make it into like a machine gun or something. I don't know. It's kind of interesting for Edward Elric. I'm not sure about if it lets me play as Alphonse, but maybe. But the one thing that kind of caught my eye is that I didn't know that like parts of an episode will be in the game, which I was like, wow, I didn't know that would be in there. I thought it would be like text space and them talking eventually in the game, but no, it was more than I expected. So I like that. And if you want to know FullMetalAlchemist and the Broken Angel, or FullMetalAlchemist 2 Curse of the Crimson Elixir, those two games are based off the first anime that came out. So FullMetalAlchemist, no Brotherhood, just Alchemist. So that's what I thought was really interesting. I think I own like almost every single FullMetalAlchemist game that ever came out here in North America. The only one I know of for sure I'm missing is the trading card game for DS, but it's a trading card game. I don't even know how to play that. Now you're probably saying, Shadow. There's one more FullMetalAlchemist game. It's also on the DS. I actually own it, if you didn't know. I own FullMetalAlchemist Duel Symphony. Where is it? Here. Duel Symphony. You can't really see it other than seeing the words FullMetalAlchemist right here. Barely seeing it, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, that's what it is. So anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow because, yeah. Yeah, that's really it. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow and see how the day goes. So, bye.